What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm out in Lake Arrowhead. It's Thanksgiving weekend. It's my wife's birthday today, actually. But we're out here doing a family thing, and I'm going to take you guys along my trip out today from Lake Arrowhead over to Big Bear and some of the activities that we have going on today. And we're also going to talk about why I think bass fishing, professional bass fishing, is actually more of a myth than it is a reality. I saw this thing in an email yesterday that I want to bring to you guys' attention, and we'll get to that here in a second. But today's video is sponsored by Waterland sunglasses. I love these sunglasses, guys. These are the Hybro frames right here. These are one of my favorites. I wear them out on the town. I wear them to work. I wear them all over the place. Head over to waterlandco.com. Use my discount code LUNA15 and get yourself a pair of these sunglasses. You're going to be happy that you did. They got a bunch of different frame styles for you to choose from. waterlandco.com. Use my discount code LUNA15. So I recently signed up for this new newsletter. It's called Best on Tour. I just recently got one of the emails from them, and one of the articles or one of the things that they were talking about in that newsletter really caught my attention. It's basically the average expenses and average earnings for people on the Bassmaster Elite Series and people on the BPT. I'm gonna throw a graphic up on the screen right now so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, but it's pretty mind-blowing. Like, the actual amount they're making is a substantial amount of money, but when you factor in those expenses, it's next to nothing. And it really made me think, is this professional bass fishing dream that we're all chasing really just a myth? Poppy,
Yes.
what do you think of this view behind us?
Great.
Is it super pretty? You can see like forever, huh? It's super cool, huh? So guys, with those graphs that I put up earlier, that's basically $2,000 in profit for an Elite Series guy, and then it's gonna be about $18,000 for a BPT guy. $18,000 sounds pretty good, but when you're trying to make a living off it, you can't live off those numbers. In the big picture, it's really just a joke. The professional bass fishing for a living thing really is a myth with those numbers. You're not really making a living with those numbers from professional bass fishing. Even with guys being able to get all their expenses paid for those tournaments, you're still only looking at like $65,000 to $70,000 a year in income. That's still not a lucrative living. So with these numbers, what it shows me is that professional fishermen are really more of professional marketers, professional salesmen, because these income levels that these guys are getting aren't really providing the level of living that a lot of us would really aspire to, and what a lot of us would think when we're thinking of a professional angler, professional sports person. So basically, these guys are having to get a lot more sponsorship money and all that kind of stuff in order to really have a living that we all aspire to and think about when it comes to professional fishing and professional anything.
Hey Bob, what are we gonna do right now?
We're gonna go to Veen and go bobsled.
Woo!
Are we gonna go on the bobsled together?
Yes.
Is it gonna be like so cool?
Yes.
Do we have to go up like on the snow lift to get there?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
We're gonna go down the slide?
Yeah.
Come on, Bobby!
Yeah!
What are we doing now?
Tubing!
We're going tubing? Let me see your tube, Bobby. Bobby, are you ready?
Yep.
You ready, Luna?
Ready.
Get over here, Luna. Is that cool, Luna?
Let's go again.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dad, I want to do it again and again and again.
What'd you think?
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Whoa. What'd you think, Luna?
So fun. Let's go again.
So I'm sure some of you out-of-towners are wondering why there's snow here and nowhere else. It's because this is Southern California and we use fake snow to go sledding. Well, guys, as you can see, I am now in my garage. I had some technical difficulties, we'll call them, while I was trying to film this video. So we're going to do parts of it here in the garage, and then the remainder of everything is going to be back out at Lake Arrowhead and Big Bear. Okay, so with all the information that I've already given you, why do we aspire to do this? If it's not lucrative and we're traveling all over the place and we have a chance at incurring a lot of debt, why are we out there chasing this dream? Why are we aspiring to be a professional fisherman if these are the actual numbers? The reason that we aspire to do this is because we want to fish full time. We want to be out on the water. We want to be professionals. We want the opportunity to be out on the water fishing on our own terms, living on our own terms, working on our own terms. That's why we aspire to do it, because it's a 1% life. I mean, it really is. If you can make money going out and fishing on a daily basis, not very many people get to do that. That's what we're chasing. We're chasing those Bassmaster Classic trophies, those Bassmaster event trophies, those Major League Fishing tournaments, those winnings, the big checks. We're chasing the notoriety. We're chasing those magazine articles. We're chasing those sponsor deals. We're chasing all of those things that make us professional fishermen. So really what these numbers tell me is that it comes down to sponsorship. Endorsements come in huge. Why do you think guys like KVD and Ike and Ellie have signature rods, signature baits, signature clothing, signature whatever? It's because they get royalties. They have those endorsements. They get royalties. They're getting paid for selling those products in addition to being paid to be promoting other products that that company makes. Those things can be lucrative if you're able to push the sales as well as those guys can. With platforms like Facebook and YouTube, you have opportunities to be making money from your content outside of endorsements, outside of sponsorship. You have the ability to make money off of the content itself. So being able to make that content and get paid for it, have sponsor products that you can promote and get paid for it, endorsement deals where you're promoting those products in a video, which you're already getting paid for, and you can see how these multiple revenue streams all begin to work together. So not only does that tournament that you're fishing create content, it gives you the ability to promote sponsors, ability to promote your own products, the ability to make money off the content you're creating from that tournament. So I think one of the major keys to being a professional fisherman is having multiple revenue streams. Is it your birthday today?
It is.
It's her birthday today, guys.
Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Well, guys, we're back at the hotel. It got dark while we were eating, so we weren't able to get any more content while we were out there walking around doing stuff. But I think in the end, this professional bass fisherman title I think is a little bit misleading. I think bass fishermen are a lot more than that. Like I said earlier, they're sponsored fishermen, they're marketers, they're salesmen, and I think we do this because we're chasing a dream. We're chasing those titles, those trophies, those wins. We're chasing those checks. We're chasing the ability to fish full time. We're chasing that ability to live on our own terms, to not have a true boss, to kind of work for ourselves. That's what we're chasing with this dream. We're not necessarily chasing the most lucrative incomes there are, because it looks like there's a lot better ways to make money and to make a living, but you're able to chase those dreams. You're able to fish full time. You're able to live life out on the water on your own terms. I think that's what we're trying to chase as professional fishermen.